Morning everyone, welcome back to day 11 of the 12 days of Christmas. I am in disbelief that we are a day away from the series coming to a close. I am not going to go on and on and on about it. I think I spoke about it enough in the previous video. I'm out here today taking a walk in the wilderness because even though it is not a beautiful sunny day, it is a beautiful crisp day. I wanted to come out, get some fresh air. This morning when we woke up it was -2, but I thought let me come out, let me try and get 5,000 steps in before I start my day. And so far the cold hasn't disappointed. To say that we are in winter is an understatement. The winter is definitely we've got a bit of rain and slight wind, but for the most part it is fresh, very. So I'm just going to take my walk, get my 5,000 steps in. In today's video I'm going to start wrapping gifts. It's only Eric and I and our fur babies that I have to wrap gifts for. I'm not really sure how I'm going to wrap Bobby's gift, if I'm going to wrap Bobby's gift at all. I'm thinking maybe just a gift bag, but Eric's stocking gifts I'm definitely going to wrap. And then the wrapping paper that I ordered off Amazon isn't exactly the size I thought it was going to be, and that's honestly my fault. I did not read the description. Another video where I'm improvising. I'll show you guys how I wrapped the gifts this year. I decided to have a look at Christmas gift wrapping tutorials, and I wanted to make it a bit more exciting and fun, and I'll show you guys exactly how it is that I go about doing that when I eventually get home. And I'll see you guys when I get there, and then we can get started and I can explain what I mean about the wrapping that I had got from Amazon. And it isn't working out, but hey, that's life. And I only bring these things up. The truth is we are human and things happen and life happen, and that's real life. That's how things are. Like, it doesn't always work out, and sometimes one thing will go wrong in the day and 20 things will go right, and other days it's 20 things will go wrong and one thing will go right. And I think that it's important, especially on social media, to show not only the good things but also the things that are not so great or that doesn't always go your way. I share all of these mishaps that happen, and it's the truth. It's honestly what's currently going on. So yeah, but for the most part I'm excited to show you guys the wrapping and what it is that I had learned, and hopefully you can take something away from it. Just walking past the school. Let me show you some of the cool wreaths and decorations that some of the folk here have put up for Christmas, if I can find any. I haven't walked this way before, so this is my first time in a long time coming this way, so I'm not really sure who has wreaths up and who has Christmas decorations up, but if there are, I'll definitely share it with you guys from here on until I see you at home. I kid you not, as I was sitting down to chat to you guys now, my watch literally went off maybe a couple of steps before I sat down, and I am now on 5,071 steps. Wild. I love getting to 5,000 steps. It gives me a sense of accomplishment. I don't walk 5,000 steps every day. I try, and I do track my steps every day. I actually need to look at what my steps was like the last 30 days. I maybe reach 3,500 to 4,000, give or take. And on days of 5,000 steps, those are good days. I enjoyed walking around and seeing everyone's different decorations around the village. It is so cute. I bet you that in the evening it's even more so magnificent than what it is during the day. And I'm thinking maybe I will brave the cold and go, not today, not today. Maybe I will brave the cold one day between now and Christmas and go and see what it's like in the evening, because the sun sets around 3:30, 4 now, and then by 5 o'clock it's pitch black dark. So I'm thinking maybe Eric and I can go and take a stroll around the village in the evening, and hopefully everyone's light is on. I'm thinking maybe next week sometime, because then everyone will more than likely have their lights on, have the Christmassy vibes flowing through the village, which is something I'm excited for. There's one house in the village that really honestly is a splendor. It is, I'm not really sure if they have something happening at that house, but the entire house from top to bottom, driveway, the whole space is decorated with Christmas lights, which is insanely beautiful. And yeah, I'm thinking maybe next week I'll go and walk around the village one evening and see what it's like in the evening and share that with you guys. Let me know if that is something you would be interested in seeing next week. What I really love seeing is a bay window with a Christmas tree in it. Oh, beautiful. With the Christmas lights on, I think it's such a stunning sight. For me, that is the ultimate form of architecture, is a bay window. Love it, absolutely love it. But let's get into the wrapping. I got this, and I think I showed this a few videos ago when it arrived, and then I opened it when I did the Christmas hamper for our neighbor, and I saw the size, and this is A4, and I think initially it is an A3 size. So this is what it looks like, open completely, which isn't going to work for what I have. One of the boxes that I have requires way more wrapping paper than what there is here. So I'm not really sure. I am a bit undecided. I'm not sure if I want to try and make this work, or if I just want to use the wrapping paper from last year, because we've got, I think it's Dreaming of a White Christmas wrapping paper that we have. This is last year's, and I'm not really sure if I want to make this work or just stick with what I have. And to be honest, it's not the end of the world if I do either or, and I'm happy to do either or. But for today, I'm going to wrap stocking goodies, one of for Eric, and I might do Bobby's gift. So I need to figure out between now and next week when and how to get this done, because I have to be sneaky Santa prancing around the house trying to hide things from Eric. So yeah, going to do that. So let's get into that. And before I do, let me show you guys what I learned on YouTube, because I can't show you the gifts that I'm going to wrap. So what I do want to do is I do want to show you what it is that I learned, and I watched a few YouTube tutorials. I can link it below if you want a reference, but let me show you what it's going to look like. I actually have a box that I can use just for illustration purposes. have little space for a pocket, for a card if you wanted to, which is really, really cute. I left you guys yesterday during the day. I think that the last time you saw me was we were wrapping gifts. And after that, I worked a little bit. Then I cooked dinner. We had chicken curry last night and we watched some Australian Survivor on Prime TV. And of course then went to bed. Woke up this morning to this beautiful weather, which is so cozy, by the way. Love it. I love when the rain falls on the roof and against the window. It gives off such a cozy feel. We haven't lighted the fire yet today. More than likely going to do it in a bit. We'll watch a movie. I have some work to finish before we do that, and I'm going to keep this on for 10 to 15 minutes. I have the Grace and Stella Everything is Pink eye mask that it's collagen boosting. And then I have the charcoal nose pore strip, and I've already cleansed my face with my Clinique liquid face wash, and I used my exfoliating scrub, and they're nifty as well to have. I don't have the pads, I use these, and I of course will use it for a bit, and once it's done, the use is done, then I will get new ones in. But for the most part I exfoliated my face with one of those. Now I have in the mask and the charcoal strip, and I'm going to do a bit of work, and then we are going to watch a movie before we cook dinner. No, we'll see, because it's 3:30 and I might be reaching for the stars here, not sure. What we're going to be having is I'm going to have some salmon and veg, and Eric will have some chicken and veg, and we'll do that and spend the evening together. I am going to do the niacinamide serum mask once I remove this and have my face breathe for a little bit, and I'll let you guys know what it feels like after I'm done. I have had this on for more than its time, and I think that it's time to come off. Ooh, this is actually, wait, this is actually painful. Oh, 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 this is so, ow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Ooh. I'm never sure if this works or not, because now it's grey and I can't see anything. Maybe it didn't work. Oh, got marks on my face. This is a very distracting vlog today. Between Lou and me seeing this, I think it's normal for the charcoal to do this. I think so. I'm gonna probably have to wash my face, but I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit before I wash my face. This looks, I don't know. I suppose I should sleep on it, eh? I did get an eye cream in for underneath my eyes from Elizabeth Arden. I haven't used it yet. I want to start and document that entire process because I want to see my skin visibly change over the time period. I decided to do a little self-care pamper session today because number one, it's cozy and the rain is not exactly the best time to go out. And then number two, I just thought that we could chat and catch up and check in with one another and see how the festive season is treating you. For me, the most part, I am extremely excited for Christmas. I am a huge Christmas person. I'm happy with the seasonal reset we have, and that reminds me I'm more than likely going to have to do another reset now coming Jan, which I'm so looking forward to because there are a few places in the home that I want to organize and reset, so I'm looking forward to that. But before we get there, and I don't want to get ahead of myself, okay, let me just do this while I'm chatting to you. I do want to, get my, oh God. I think let me rinse my face. Let me just do that. Oh, yeah. Let me dry it. Yeah, guys, that's how dark it is already. And the time is only 4:30. It's like, it sometimes feels like it is 10 o'clock at 7 o'clock. And I've struggled with daylight savings. I didn't, at first it's like a mind warp. And you are like, how's it 3:30, but it feels like 5 o'clock, or it's 7 o'clock and it feels like 10 o'clock. It's very mind-boggling is the word I would use to describe it. Yeah, it's very mind-boggling. But yeah, I think I was saying that Christmas is definitely on top of the priority list. I thoroughly enjoy Christmas. I think it's because I had the best time as a kid around Christmas, and it's not about the gifts. It was more the feeling of Christmas, and it was family time, and there's a lot of nostalgia surrounding this holiday. And sorry, I've got Bobby at my feet. It's such a distracting vlog today, which is so weird. So, like I was saying, it was such a nostalgic holiday for me. I still have very fond memories of when I was a kid and we had Christmas, and I come from a huge family. And my sister and I'm the eldest, my sister is the youngest. It's just my sister and I. From a sibling perspective. So my mom had a lot of brothers and sisters, and we had huge Christmases with a big family and everyone coming over. My cousins were there, and my gran was blessed with a lot of grandchildren. I was very blessed growing up as a child, and a lot of cousins grew up with my cousins as my friends. So for me, I think that is what influenced my love for Christmas. It has been a bit challenging not having family, and I think last year was the first year we called home and had conversations with our families via video call, and that was definitely different. Like I said, I don't know if it was in one of the previous vlogs before I did the 12 days of Christmas, I felt melancholy last year, and I was not going to spend another year in the same state of mind. That is why I decided, I think, to do 12 days of Christmas is to document that. And I want to speak about YouTube in my reflection video that I'm going to do. What I will say now is I've learned a lot. YouTube is definitely an amazing place to keep memories. I think it dawned on me in one of our vlogs, and I'll share more on it in my reflection video. I have learned so much on this platform, and the community has been so kind, and I've had the best time with you guys the last 12 days or so. And I look forward to spending more time with the new community members that have joined, and I am excited. I'm excited for 2026. I'm excited for what is to come. I'm excited to start a new year.